Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Bianca Sensory, baby, welcome to the family and the kids love ya. Y'all, what am I talking about? We finally have photographic evidence of what everybody has been saying. Okay? Kanye's wife is 100% his wife, not just some fling like Kim wanted us to believe, and why the Kardashians shocked. Funny thing, I want to say this right before we get into this. Isn't it funny that the only reason we doubted that Kanye and Bianca were married for real is because the Kardashians and the PR machine, and in my opinion, Kim literally thought because she never heard about Bianca and Kanye didn't tell her he was falling in love, and Kanye didn't tell her about his new woman, she assumed he couldn't be real because up until then Kim was running every GD thing in Kanye's life. Well, we finally got photographic evidence that not only is Bianca literally in tight with the kids, unlike Pete, who Saint was literally slap chopping him and kung fuing him in the knees, running away from him on Walmart because they couldn't take it. All the kids love Bianca. Now, it's no surprise, Bianca is not new to this. She's true to this. She's been in the Yeezy offices for years. I guess that's why Kim was so mad. And honestly, I could understand being mad. Like, what? You mean the girl in the office that every time I came by, she had a cute little smile for you and was wearing some tight little pants? You mean that's the girl you married, right? But all jokes aside, right? Bianca's been around for a while, but she really put in the time in to be really close to Ye's kids. I mean, let's be real. Kanye has a lot of faults, but did you really think he was marrying a woman that his kids couldn't stand? Do you really think that he was going to push his kids into a relationship with somebody they couldn't bond with? Nah, baby, that's what Kim did to Pete. Now, listen, no shade to Kim. Pete had her convinced for a minute that he really was trying to play daddy. Now we know that he was even trying to play boyfriend. But also, okay, Bianca and Kanye are one. We're going to talk about how all the media outlets have acknowledged that she is the wife. Of course, it is confirmed. And meanwhile, Kim is just running around looking like her old self with her prosthetic nose. You guys, let's get into this. Oh, that's what it is. Because they knew that video was going to be released of Bianca and North, or at least she knew that they were going to be at the party and that paparazzi might have caught them. Kim has been releasing a lot of articles about how Zachary Quinto on American Horror Story said that he was impressed by Kim. What do you mean you were impressed by Kim? Boy, did you see the final edit? Shut up and sit down. You had a small guest role. Kim has a bigger role. What the heck are you talking about? Y'all, let's get in. Talk about she seemed really in her element. You mean having a camera pushed in her face? We know mama ain't shy. I guess she was in the element. Anyway, let's get into this mess with Bianca, Kanye, North, and the ilk. Hold on, y'all. Oh yeah, really quick, just some internal housekeeping. My Keeping Up with the Kardashian recap is up for season 3, episode 3. I'm reviewing the whole season, so you don't have to. It's gonna be lots of laughs and whatnot. But also, you guys, I am looking for an editor. If you guys know anyone that edits, looking for an editor, let me know. My email is TisaTells@gmail.com, TisaTells@gmail.com. Hit me up, pass it along. Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes, kind of like mini doc. It's going to be a bunch of memes and clips and reactions, and I'll do you know what, never mind. Just if you know any editors that are really quick, let me know. Okay, let's get into the stuff about Kanye and Bianca. Okay, so basically they said that Kanye West, North, and Bianca hand in hand to celebrate Ye's 46th birthday. And if you guys don't know, there's a cute video going around where Kanye is filming one of his videos. North is filming him. They're filming North film here. You know they're going to use some of that footage because there's one thing that Kim and Kanye like to do is say their kids are brilliant. Bianca is there. She looks beautiful, but can I just say, Kanye West, I see straight through you. If you don't stop dressing like Bianca, like she's an extra from the Lost Boys, baby, I watch the Lost Boys too. with Kiefer Sutherland, even the way you got there were what first of all, what was North doing at a party where there were women serving like they had the women nude and they were serving sushi on them. I would put photos up on this, but I don't want to get demonetized because you know mama loves her coin. I gotta figure out a way to pay my editors. But literally, because I'm like, okay, between Kim and Kanye, let's just pray for those boys. But also, Kanye, you ain't slick. You got Bianca dressed up like Kiefer Sutherland from the Lost Boys. And even this whole aesthetic Kanye's going for is literally the Coven, the vampire nest, Coven, whatever, from the Lost Boys. But aside from that, and get this, even TMZ, the biggest haters on this earth, literally said, oh my God, they referred to Bianca as Kanye's wife. Listen to this. Kanye West celebrated his birthday with two very important people by his side, and it appears those same two people are getting along just fine. North and his wife Bianca. First of all, North and Bianca are super, super tight. That's why Kim was flipping out, talking about she didn't want those kids around Bianca until she saw a marriage certificate. I guess Kanye produced one because those kids been there. Well, actually, that's not true. She tried to go in front of a judge and prevent it from happening, right? And the judge was like, girl, if you don't get out of here, y'all divorced. Like, unless she's doing something to the kids, you cannot control who's around your kids. The whole world was like, but wait a second, you had Pete playing daddy, and that fool was conning you and the kids. The only difference is the babies actually saw through it. That's why Saint, North, Chai, and Sam were just looking at him like, mofo, we see what you doing. My mommy might be desperate for affection, but not us. The nannies treat us just fine. We ain't desperate for a mama or a daddy. Anyway, right? There were the pics. North is wearing some Yeezy boots, probably Kanye made, and they held hands the whole time. Side note, is North really tall, or does Kanye like pint-sized girls? Because North seems to be even shorter than Kim, and I didn't think that was possible. I mean, he got a type. North even had her little goo and gore, which was, you know, it looked like her face was looked like she had been in a skerfuffle, but it was probably just costume stuff. Because, you know, North wants to become like a, what do you call it? That makeup person, special effects makeup person, and she's into horror, ghoulish stuff. Side note, I actually think with Kanye and his ode that he's doing to the Lost Boys, North might be Bianca's familiar. You know what I'm saying? It might be Bianca's familiar. Oh, wait, the characters for the Lost Boys, she might be that one. Anyway, forget about it. Let me get back on. TMZ reported it also appeared North had a series of painful looking scrapes on her face, but we're told it's just makeup, as the 9-year-old likes to experiment with FX looks. Shut up. Like, really? What you like? Anyway, they said inside the bash, the DJ played a bunch of Kanye's greatest hits. There was sushi served on models and minimum lighting, mostly by candlelight. I'm telling y'all, it's the Lost Boys. Anyway, she did not invite the guests. Chloe was there, NBA Youngboy. Kanye's whole Chicago crew was there. It was a festival for all. You know who wasn't there? Not one Kardashian, not even Chloe. Because you know Chloe likes to fake the funk, like she's cool with everyone. It truly seems like Kanye has returned to his roots. Say what you want about Bianca, nobody truly knows what's going on inside the relationship. Kanye has calm, he is focused, and he is building his he is building his empire. Whether if you hate him, this is bad news. If you love him, this is fantastic news. I will say that you know, Kanye seems to be so happy, so great. Everybody is doing good. Now, what I do want to say is Kim. What is going on that Kim just genuinely sees it? Kim has been going for her whole Keeping Up with the Kardashians show for the whole season. It's only been 3 seasons. Go watch my recap. Hit that like button too if you feel like it. How she's doing it all her alone and she wouldn't want her kids to see. Meanwhile, in real life, North, Sam, Chai, and what's that other Saint, right? Have all been hanging with daddy, all chilling, all happy, all in love. So what exactly is it that Kim is protecting the kids of anymore? Because at the end of the day, it's over with. Kanye's not talking about you. Bianca is definitely not talking about you. Y'all still look like you're releasing articles on the low, right? Mysteriously, they're planted. But Kanye's not talking about you. Nobody's talking about you. Nobody cares anymore. Whatever happened between you and Kanye, you got that mess off with Pete. Nobody else is actually thinking about it. So why is Kim doing this? The fact that she is shamelessly trying to make Kanye a storyline, and that's her right. But her storyline is how she is like this bitter, beleaguered mom who just wants to do the best for her kids. Where at this point, Kim, you're the one that left North on the side of the road like a dog, not Kanye. You're the one that went crazy when Kanye moved on, just like he did with Pete. The only difference is Kanye had a real reason for going off on Pete. Let's not forget, Pete is out of his mind. This fool is literally walking around like the scarecrow from The Wiz before he got, what did he want, a brain? Before he got the brain, he's literally calling PETA people, cursing them out. He's literally crashed into a side of a car. This boy literally tried to fight somebody's grandpa at a game because the grandpa was trying to take a picture. Pete literally was the problem. Meanwhile, Bianca, educated, unproblematic, supporting Ye, tight with the kids, doing everything she wanted to do. Listen, I know Kim's not happy about this, but again, and I do feel for her because that's what happens in divorce, right? Even if you're the one that leaves, you know that J curve they said that with divorces, that in the short term, right, the person that left is happier. This is in a marriage, not relationships. Assuming there was nothing crazy to happen in the marriage, right? But just listen. The person that left is happier short term because they're with the new person. They feel all popular. They do this and that. However, the person that looks like they had a harder time moving on in the long run, when they quiz them, their feelings of happiness were way above. So what happens is they went off. The other person started off high and then sunk down, and they started like a J. It bottomed out and then they worked their way up. Again, Kanye, all that mess that's happening, listen, he's on his way up. He still has a lot of apologies to do, but he is on his way up. And honestly, if they just honored Karl Lagerfeld at the Met Gala, Google that boy's history. I mean, come on. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.